This is going to hurt.
It's going to drive us back out of field goal range, too.
Coaches are saying this should be waved off. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown. Trickaroo for the Tuckers. Now pass to Clyde Pittman. That's why you're spinning off to the defense. So when you lose Clyde Pittman, yes.
He checked in. The rest of the flags.
Pittman in the gun, and he's going to inside read. He's going to keep it. Keeps his feet. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, cuts back, and hangs on to the ball. Nice job there by the defensive player. Check onto the line of scrimmage. Here comes motion for Blomeyer. And it's a keep for Pittman, and he's into the open field. Has his first down. Comes back, makes a play. Puts over a guy. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Tigers. What a run for Clyde Pittman for 50 now. Gagliano is going to roll out, looking for receiver behind him. That was good coverage there from the inside. Is the punter, and I mean that's your quarterback back there. So all kind of different options. Under center now is Opelika goes. There's a bunch of weirdness going on here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and Opelika is going to take it away. Holy cow! That almost felt like Opelika decided to play chess here. It's not. It wasn't a timeout called. I don't know.
From Auburn High School to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I am DeMarcus Ware, and this is home of the Auburn Tigers. Blue collar mentality. There is nothing like playing for the A. This A. We won't make it easy on you. In our house.
Take no prisoners, leave no doubt. Take no prisoners, leave no doubt. We got to get pressure on the quarterback. You either got a seat at the table, you're on the menu, baby. Hey! Give a pregame speech. Right now, I'm going to just tell you that I love every single one of you. We had a great fall camp. Now it's time to go to work. Right? The road to SkillsUSA starts today. Right? I love every one of you. Play your tails off, no matter what. Right? No matter what. Start strong, finish strong, all right? Start strong, finish stronger. Start strong, finish strong. Start strong, finish strong. 124. Make sure you get on this side. Relentless energy, relentless effort, relentless attitude. Hey, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Knee. Somebody take over. Somebody.
Get out of your seats and welcome our Auburn Tigers.
You got this? Give me that low dose first, dude. Okay. Now, retrace. Retrace. Ball.
get a chance, boy. What you think? I'm doing everything but the kitchen sink. I try to be friendly in the neighborhood. You go out there and you play for that. Blue collar mentality, man. Blue collar mentality. We work for everything we get. We ain't asking nobody to give us nothing. We're gonna go take it.
This atmosphere right here at Doug Sanford is as good as it gets in high school football.
You said that you ball and keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though. I mean, Kristen Herring, Superintendent of Auburn City Schools, and Dr. Shannon Pignato, Principal of Auburn High School, we welcome you again to Duck Sanford Stadium, home of your Auburn High School Tigers. Spirit as we continue the hunt for the Alabama 7A State Championship. And now for your pregame entertainment, we present the Auburn High School Marching Band. Please stand and join us as the band performs the Auburn High School alma mater, conducted by AHS Director of Bands, Miss Deanna Marshall. This evening are presented by the Auburn High School JROTC Color Guard. Please remain standing as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. Again, welcome to the Duck, and best of luck to our guests from Opelika. Enjoy the game and go Tigers! Your captain for tonight's contest, for the visiting Bulldogs, number 13, Tyrese Pitt, number 96, Elias Autry, number 3, Jamari Miller, and number 63, Kyle Epperson. For the Auburn High School Tigers, number 2, Peyton Flott, number 11, Jackson Kilgore, number 0, Caleb Pitts, number 1, LaMichael Gunn, and number 56, Hugh Bodiford. Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 37, Johnny Susuna. Back deep for your Tigers, number 2, Peyton Flott, number 5, Antonio Welch, and number 7, Josh Askew. Called by the Tigers at the 25-yard line. First down and 10.
And that'll be Antonio Welch snap to Kilgore. He's going to fire over to Peyton Plott, and he's met by an Opelika defender. Nice job there.
Pass complete to Peyton Plott to the 40-yard line. Second down and 8.
Man in motion. Kilgore going to hand it off to Mapson. Mapson stiff arms the Opelika defender, and he's tackled down in the backfield. Bulldogs getting to Omar Mapson early in this one.
Omar Mapson tripped up on the play by number 5, Carson Moss.
Like we were mentioning earlier, Mapson, a real star on this Auburn team. He had 155 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns last week. He has 6 on the year. He's someone to watch in this one. Three receivers at the top of your screen. Kilgore going to pump fake. He's looking at Mapson. He's got him. Nice completion there to Mapson from Jackson Kilgore. It will be a 4th and 1. Lawton, Welch at the bottom of your screen. Birchfield and Askew and Mapson at the top. Kilgore by himself. Welch in motion. And they're just trying to draw the Bulldogs off sides. Mapson in motion. He's going to get out. Just sweep. The ball's out. Not sure who landed on it. Mapson and maybe looks like Bulldogs got it. A turnover early here in this rivalry matchup. Bulldogs coming out on offense now.
The pass was called incomplete. Turnover on down to the Bulldogs. First down and 10 coming for Opelika at the Auburn 47.
Yeah, Colby Key now. Colby Key now leading this Opelika offense out. He had a nice game last week against Callaway with 142 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, actually, Amari Smiley there with the fumble recovery, so good job by that Opelika defense to get that fumble recovery.
There is Calvin Hewley Jr. in the backfield with Key. A little bit of confusion.
I don't know what's going on here.
For a wide receiver for these Bulldogs, Amari Miller, someone to look out for. He had 2 touchdowns last week versus Callaway.
Yeah, this Opelika team, you know, their defense has really paid a factor for them this season, and they've just been really strong.
Key's going to fake the handoff. He's getting pressure. He stiff arms and he throws it to a man, but
Looks like a flag.
incomplete. There is a flag on the field.
Yeah, this might be against the Bulldogs here.
To Calvin Hughley Jr. is incomplete.
We'll see what the flag is. We'll be holding on the offense.
Yeah, you know, Charlie, we saw a lot of that from the Tigers last week in the first half, and that really did mess the flow of the first half up for them. And the Bulldogs already starting off with a penalty on this first drive. Not a good look for the Bulldogs right now.
That was Jackson Lovern getting after the quarterback, the senior linebacker. Making it hard for Colby Key early in this one.
Yeah, this Tigers defensive line been very good this season, and they're already looking pretty good here tonight.
Bulldogs trying to draw the Tigers off sides. Now looks like Key trying to handle this environment. A false start. Tiger D-line fired up after that one.
Yeah, it looks like this crowd really paying a factor in this first half so far. 2 penalties for the Bulldogs already. Not a good look on this first drive for Opelika.
So a first and a country mile for the Bulldogs here on their first drive in this rivalry matchup.
It looks like Tigers going to bring a 4-man rush here.
Man in motion, gonna throw a screen out to a man, and nice tackle there from Mike Gunn, the senior leader on this defense for the Tigers.
Opelika fans not happy about that. Thought there should have been a penalty called.
That was Jamari Miller, who we highlighted earlier, had a big game last week. They're trying to go to him early already.
Yeah, this Opelika team really likes to pass it. Colby Key last week had a great game, and there is actually going to be a flag thrown on the field, it looks like. They're at the far side on the Opelika bench, but maybe they're going to pick this one up, I guess. Maybe. No.
Will be against the Tigers.
Looked like he said face mask there, if I'm correct. And I think that's going to be an automatic first. Yeah, it's going to be a first down there for Opelika.
So first down here for the Bulldogs. Second down here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Colby Key actually only a sophomore, and he looks very good to start this season for the Bulldogs. And, you know, Bulldogs new head coach this season and already looking pretty strong to start this season.
Key going to drop back. He's going to get a screen pass. Bulldogs receiver has nowhere to go. He is met by a sea of blue jerseys. Nice job from the Tigers defense. Looks like this crowd's already making it difficult here for the Bulldogs offense. Hard for Key to stay composed.
Yeah, both sides actually really energetic so far in this rivalry game.
Miller in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. He's got a hole. He spin moves past a player. And he's down around the 30, 25-yard line. Nice job from Jamari Miller making a play out of what seemed like nothing.
Yeah, really, Calvin Hughley we haven't really seen him yet, you know, get a carry, but Jamari Miller already making a big impact for this Bulldogs team so far.
So the Bulldogs now driving early in this one.
Yeah, Coach Goldsby bringing another 4-man rush here.
Hughley is going to get the run on this one, and he is met by Greg Williams.
And Kyle King there. Kyle King actually has a sack, had a sack last week and the week before, so Kyle King, key player on this defensive line for the Tigers.
So it'll be a 2nd and 9 here for the Bulldogs as they're inching closer to the red zone. He now with the new back in the backfield. Hand it off to him. And that's Greg Williams again with another tackle.
Yeah, we really saw Greg Williams have a great game against Vestavia Hills last week, and already starting off good here, starting off strong here for the Tigers. And, you know, that linebacker position, we interviewed Coach Ferg on Play Callers actually Thursday. If you guys go back and listen to that on podcasters and YouTube. Yeah, Coach Ferg really said that linebacker position, a tough position to play. And, I mean, Greg Williams really showing out here for the Tigers early.
Yeah, Greg Williams, a late addition to this Tiger defense. He came in the summer.
Yeah.
And he's already making a huge impact in this linebacker room. That was Jordan Waits on the carry. It was a new back in the backfield, but we're going to get a live look in on Enterprise in Dothan, a big game in Alabama High School. Check in on that score. Actually, we'll stay on the field.
Yeah, I mean, this Auburn defense this season, they've just been great. Really haven't given up a lot of points. Last week was the most they've given up, which is 17. And, you know, I think a key player for them also was Isaac Benford. He got a fumble recovery in the first game for a touchdown, and he had an interception last week. So look out for that junior DB, Isaac Benford.
Yeah, key with Hughley in the backfield with him. He's just trying to draw the Tigers off sides once again. 3rd and 9 here for the Bulldogs. Key gonna take it himself, and he's met by Michael Foster. Key stays up without his helmet. and he will be taken down. He somehow stayed up after that hit from Michael Foster.
Yeah, good tackle there by Alex Gamston, the junior linebacker. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be
4th and 12. Looks
Yeah.
like their offense is going to stay on the field. They
with a
can't have.
new quarterback. That's going to be Christian Sankey in for the Bulldogs now. Also 10th
Yeah,
grader.
Colby Key going to have to sit out this one after he lost his helmet.
Yeah, maybe just the Bulldogs might be trying to get the Tigers off sides.
4th and 12 here for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. Tigers showing blitz. That's going to be a false start.
It's going to move the Bulldogs probably out of field goal range here.
I'll be a timeout from the Tigers. An already hostile environment early in this one.
Yeah, I mean, but I really thought this was going to be a high-scoring game, but, you know, Auburn had the ball for a little while on their first drive, and Opelika's had the ball for a long time on this first drive. So both teams just kind of taking it slow and just trying to work their offense.
These defenses are doing a nice job just containing both these running games so far.
Yeah, and Opelika's had one of the best defenses, I would say, in 7A so far this season. They really haven't given up a lot. I mean, 13 against Callaway, and then the week before, 14 against Benjamin Russell. So just a great stat line for those Bulldogs this season, especially coming in with a new coaching staff.
Sankey will be out there.
Yeah, the Bulldogs going to go for it.
4th and 12 here for the Bulldogs. Trying to draw the Tigers off sides. Couldn't seem to do it so far.
Yeah, it looks like the Bulldogs might just be trying to get them off sides here and not even
Play
going to
clock
play.
going down. They might be taking a delay game. It'll be a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they might bring their punt team on the field here.
Nice job from the Tigers. Defense just not budging.
I don't know. I mean, they keep coming back. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're going to keep they're going to bring the special teams out now. I mean, Opelika kind of was trying to get Auburn to go off sides there, but Auburn did not budge at all. So Tigers going to get the ball back hopefully here.
Punts away. Peyton Flott back there to return. You know, it'll sail to the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tigers going to get at 25. Start their second drive.
Yeah, hopefully from this Tigers offense, you want to see a faster start on this second drive and go score a quick touchdown and get up by 7 in this rivalry game.
Bulldogs did a nice job on the first drive containing Omar Mapson, as not a lot of teams have been able to do that this year. He already has 6 touchdowns on the year, just in 2 games.
First down and 10 upcoming for the Tigers at their own 20.
Kilgore by himself. He's going to pump fake to Omar Mapson. They're going to get a screen to Peyton Flott. Flott makes a man miss and tries to spin out of the tackle, but a nice job from an Opelika defender.
Yeah, good blocking there by Hugh Bodiford.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle there from Titus Hudson.
By number 44, Titus Hudson.
Man in motion for the Tigers. They're going to pitch it off to Mapson. Mapson with some Opelika defenders tracking him down, but he goes down the sideline for a nice pickup.
Yeah, I would like to say that first drive, the Bulldogs really did contain Mapson and were able to force some mistakes on the running side of the ball. And I mean, honestly, this Opelika defense, like I said, really going to play a key factor here if the Bulldogs want to get an upset win at Duck Sanford Stadium.
Kilgore going to fake the handoff, and he's going to take it himself. Another nice tackle there from Ty Hudson.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week. You know, those RPO plays right there by Kilgore, and he got a lot of yards last week and already starting off running the ball here.
Yeah, like you said, 110 yards on the ground from Kilgore last week. showing he can be a nice dual threat. Welch in motion. They're going to pitch it to Mapson. Mapson's got room, and he's going to be taken down. Short of the first down. It'll be about to be a third down in about 2 or 3.
Omar Mapson carries to the 42-yard line for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to highlight this offensive line. You know, really older group of O linemen, and they've done a really good job this season with their blocking and everything, getting Omar some holes and gaps, score those touchdowns.
Pitch to Mapson here on this third down. He's going to get the first down and more. He's at the 45. He breaks a tackle down the sideline. He's free. Omar Mapson's going to score.
Let's go. That's a great touchdown there from the Tigers. Big score from Omar Mapson, and that's actually his 7th touchdown on the season already. And good blocking there from the O-line, and Omar was just able to find a big hole there and take it all the way to the house.
Omar Mapson, 59 yards to the house. That's a way to answer from that first drive.
Yeah, I mean, that first drive started a little slow, and now the Tigers on the board here late in this first quarter, and now Joseph Daniel to attempt the PAT.
Daniels is perfect, and he's going to stay that way. 7-0 Tigers early in this one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a great second drive there from the Tigers. Just great blocking from the O-line. You know, I highlighted them just before that play, and they did their job there. Mapson just was able to find a huge hole right there and take it all the way to the house. What a start here for these Auburn Tigers in this rivalry game.
Daniel going to be out here for the kickoff once again. He's done a nice job on all year. These first 2 games, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, Joseph Daniel's been perfect, honestly, these first 2 games. Yeah, and if you guys want to see some more football, you know, Monday, September 9th, the freshman and JV football teams will head to Opelika to face the Bulldogs. Freshman kickoff is at 5 p.m. and JV starts at 6:30.
Bulldogs going to take it out of their own end zone. Miller is met by a Tiger return team. That was Jason Hall from the Tigers with a nice tackle to pin the Bulldogs back in their own territory. Inside their own 10.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week, too. The Tigers, when Vestavia would try to return the ball, Tigers were just able to meet them right there at that line and kind of hold them back in their own territory, honestly.
Colby Key back out there after he had to miss that 4th down due to his helmet coming off.
Yeah, looks like Colby Key back in there.
They're going to hand it off to Hewley. Hewley around the left edge. He makes a man miss. He's got the first down and more, and he's tracked down by Auburn defenders right around the 35-yard line.
Looks like Mike Gunn there with the tackle.
Really nice carry there from Calvin Hewley.
Yeah, you know, like you said, this is going to be a battle of the running backs, and, you know, Omar Mapson already with a big touchdown, and Hughley right there with a massive run to start Opelika's second drive. Looks like David Miller coming in for the O-line.
2 receivers top screen for the Bulldogs. 1 hidden behind.
High snap.
The ball's down, and Hewley's going to fall on it. It'll be a 2nd and long. Nice job from the Bulldogs recovering. That could have been disaster quick.
Yeah, big miscue there from the Bulldogs. We know we saw Auburn have a little bit of that in the first drive. You know, low snap for Kilgore, and right there, he just got a high snap. So hopefully the Bulldogs can gain some momentum back here on this next play.
Hewley going to hit the line, a new back in the backfield. That's Jordan Waits. A little bit of confusion from the Bulldogs. Play clock clicking down. About 5 seconds, they're going to snap it. Colby Key going to fake the handoff. He's got a man in open field, and he's going to be tackled there. Nicely done by B.J. McGee.
Good catch there by Javari Johnson, fullback for the Bulldogs.
Sorry, that was Cortez Cooks on the tackle.
That's going to be 3rd and long here for the Bulldogs, so really going to need to get something going. Maybe a long pass or something on this play.
5 wide for the Bulldogs. Key's going to drop back. He's got pressure from Greg Williams. Key stays up. Might have been a face mask. He's going to unload downfield. Was Jamari Miller. He was in bounds. Nice job from Colby Key to stay up after Greg Williams came around flaming hot from the left edge.
Yeah, like you said right here, I mean, as you see, Greg Williams brought the pressure here. And I don't know, it looked like a face mask, but no, it looked like
he got him right around the collar.
Yeah.
And he fired it to Jamari Miller on the run.
He might be a little short of the first down, though. That might be the problem here for the Bulldogs. Yeah, going to be 4th and 4. So Bulldogs out to punt again, second time. Not a good second drive from the Bulldogs there. Really the miscue there was that high snap fumble.
A nice start to the drive, but like you said, that miscue kind of hurt them. Peyton Platt just going to let it roll out.
Yeah, pretty
good. About their 15, and the Tigers offense going to come trotting back out here.
Yeah, good punt there by Zion Henderson.
I'm sure these Tigers are going to want to replicate that last drive.
Yeah, Tigers pinned deep in their own territory here, so really going to have to do something and get out.
Yeah, nice job there from the Bulldogs flipping field position.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Mapson again on this drive. You know, like I said, Mapson 7 touchdowns already on the season. Very good start for Omar Mapson in his junior season.
Welch in motion. He's going to give it. No, Kilgore's going to keep it himself, and he's met by a wall of Bulldogs defenders.
Yeah, Mari Smiley there with a nice tackle.
Tigers dialing up a 2nd and 10 play here.
Yeah, I mean, this Opelika defensive line very beefed up, so so is the Auburn defensive line, but both these defensive lines very good.
Take the pitch to Omar. Kilgore's going to unload.
And Welch just
had it. He just lost it at the end. It's good read from Kilgore. Will be a 3rd and 10. The first quarter is going to come to a close here in Duck Sanford Stadium for this 99th matchup between the Opelika Bulldogs and the Auburn High Tigers.
Yeah, great first quarter by both of these teams, and 7-0, a low-scoring quarter. I honestly thought, you know, countdown this week, I honestly thought that the Bulldogs were going to be a high-scoring team, and so were the Tigers. You know, we've seen both these teams have high-scoring matchups lately, and both defenses really shown out for these teams. And I mean, great start to this 99th meeting between the two teams.
Yeah, Tigers leading this year is 48-47 in 3 ties. So a really tight one. Tigers have won the last 4.
Now live look into the Enterprise Wildcats and Dothan. And Enterprise, we play them next week actually, so big matchup on the road for the Tigers next week.
Yeah, this is definitely a game you want to watch, as Tigers will be playing both these teams later on in the schedule.
Yeah, and I mean, if you guys like volleyball, show out Tuesday, September 10th. Coach Wheatley and the volleyball teams will host Smith Station. JV starts at 5 p.m., followed by varsity at 6 p.m. So go support Coach Wheatley and the Lady Tigers at Auburn Arena this upcoming Tuesday.
Back in Duck Sanford Stadium for this second quarter of play. Tigers pinned back deep in their own territory here on a 3rd and 10. Kilgore going to drop back. He's got time. He's going to unload. He's got Joshua Askew for the first down.
Yeah, Joshua Askew, you know, at first game against North Miami and last week has just had phenomenal catches, and another phenomenal catch here. As you see, Kilgore was able to drop back, and Askew cuts across the field there, wide open. Just a great catch for Askew to get that.
Kilgore they're gonna hand it off now. Kilgore's gonna keep himself. The dual threat's gonna stiff arm, and he's still on his feet. He tried to cut back, but Opelika defense doing a nice job not letting him get anywhere.
A good tackle there by Lightfoot.
2nd and 8 now. That was Malik Autry on the tackle.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw number 99 tackle him, but my bad.
Kilgore gonna give it to Antonio Welch. About to the 45. Nice shot from Opelika. Swarm to him.
You know, Antonio Welch last week, 55 rushing yards, as I mentioned, so is a running receiver as well. Had a few jet sweep plays last week, so.
Yeah, and he had a big receiving touchdown there.
Yeah, incredible catch last week for Antonio Welch.
And a great ball from Jackson Kilgore.
It's like maybe a timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be a timeout from Bulldogs. 3rd and 3 now. Excited to see how the Tigers play this 3rd and short. Reese, what has Opelika done good on defense so far? Because they've obviously held these Tigers to short, not a lot of scores. As you've seen, this is a firepower Auburn offense. So what have you seen from Opelika defense so far?
I mean, honestly, you know, Malik Autry and Lightfoot, I mean, those guys been all over the place tonight. And also, I mean, this Opelika secondary really hasn't allowed Kilgore to find those open reads. And, I mean, only thing I'd say they haven't done well on defense is, you know, Omar right there got that 59-yard house call. So the Bulldogs really going to have to contain the run. They did good with that on the first drive, but that second drive is just not so good for the Bulldogs. So we'll see what happens here on this 3rd drive.
3rd and 3 now for the Tigers. Opelika crowd making some noise now for this critical 3rd down. Kilgore going to pitch it to Omar Mapson. He's got room in the 1st down, and he crosses midfield, and he's down about the opposing 40-yard line.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this Tigers offensive line has been outstanding. Coach Jeremy Stanford definitely been great this offseason, teaching these guys.
There's a flag on the field.
Hopefully it's not a holding. We saw a lot of holdings last week for the Tigers.
No, it's a late penalty. Well after the play was over.
Looks like Welch saying maybe it's a few yards up.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be on Opelika. I say it's a warning on the coach.
Yeah, maybe sideline warning.
So it will be a 1st down for the Tigers after a nice run from Omar Mapson. Welch in motion. Kilgore going to drop back. He's going to hand it off to Welch. There's a flag
there. A lot of flags thrown early in this game so far, so getting a little physical.
Looks like it's going to be coming back.
Maybe
yeah, like you said, it's very physical so far. You'd expect that in a heated rivalry matchup like Auburn-Opelika.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 99th meeting, these teams have seen each other a lot. Looks like a holding call there from the Tigers, and a lot of those last week in the 1st half. Big mistake here in this 2nd quarter by the Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers did a good job adjusting to that.
Yeah.
Getting that under control in the 2nd half against Vestavia. Kilgore going to drop back. He's got time. He's going to unload to Peyton Plott. Plott went down.
It looked
right
like
around the 42-yard line. Looks like 41. Yeah, like you said, he might have slipped there. It's been rainy all day here in Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, glad it's not raining during the game because this would definitely be a 0-0 ball game possibly.
Mapson comes out to the backfield with Kilgore. Kilgore going to hand it off to Mapson. Mapson bounces right. He finds a gap and crosses the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down.
Yeah, Mapson last week, I mean, just a great game last week for Mapson. 3 touchdowns against Vestavia Hills. And really, I think played until the 3rd quarter, did not play the 4th quarter.
Will be Charlie Ward in the backfield. 2 touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, we've seen Auburn this season, go with that running back system, and it's really worked for the Tigers.
Ward's going to get it, and he is tracked down from Malik Autry.
Yeah, Malik Autry with a big tackle there.
That will lead to a 4th down.
Tigers might be forced to kick it here.
Looks like offense will stay on the field.
Charlie Ward with the carry, a loss of 1 on the play.
Looks like Charlie Ward back out there again for the Tigers. Mapson taking a little bit of a break.
Be a 4th and 4 here for the Tigers. It looks like they will punt it with Kilgore. We've seen that a few times this season.
Yeah, I think we saw that in the North Miami Beach game.
Looks like there's some whistles.
Timeout. Auburn. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, Auburn timeout there.
Yeah, Auburn going to take their first timeout.
Yeah, I mean, 8:44 to go in this second quarter, and still 7-0. And like I've mentioned multiple times, I really thought this was going to be a high-scoring game about this time, but both defenses really showing out here in this rivalry matchup tonight.
Yeah, both these defenses doing a good job. B.J. Williams on the Auburn side, and Malik, I mean, you've seen 5-star Malik Autry doing his thing on the defensive line for the Bulldogs, like you just saw, tracking down Charlie Ward. Defense is the story of the game so far.
Yeah, and I mean, tomorrow, if anybody's still in town from Opelika side, tomorrow we got college football, Auburn and Cal at 2:30 on ESPN2. So looking forward to that tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing our Auburn Tigers show out.
It'll be 4th and 4. Offense will be on the field.
4th down and 4 for the Tigers.
Doesn't look like they're going to punt this one as of right now.
Yeah, I thought they punt. I guess they called timeout before the punt. Maybe they didn't.
Pretty good looking punt from Kilgore there.
Yeah.
Kilgore is going to drop back. He's got time. He's going to get out of the pocket. He's got defenders chasing him. He's going to take off. He gets the first down more. He runs out of bounds. Nice shot from Kilgore.
Yeah, big run there from Jackson Kilgore, using his legs again like we saw last week. Right here, can't find anybody open and just runs right there and just able to find a big lane and get a decent amount of yardage there.
Showing that dual threat ability. Tigers getting close to the red zone now. 2 men in motion. That's Birchfield and Welch. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. They're going to pitch it to Mapson. Mapson at the 25. He's going to get past the 20. There's a flag thrown.
Looks like might be another holding call here against the Tigers. Not going to be a good look.
No.
If that is the case. Another holding call there for Auburn, and last week, like I mentioned, 5 holding penalties in the first half, 4 by the offensive line. So 2 holding penalties here already in this first half by the offensive line. Not a good look for these Tigers.
Yeah, so it will be a 1st and 20 now. Pushing these Tigers back a whole lot. Got Joshua Askew at the bottom of your screen. Birchfield in motion. They're going to hand it off to Mapson. And Mapson patient back there, but the Bulldog defense get to him. That's Ty Hudson.
Omar Mapson with the carry. No gain on the play.
Yeah, Ty Hudson, had a great game last week as well for these Bulldogs. And he averages 7.5 tackles per game.
2nd and 20 now. Jackson Kilgore going to drop back. He pump fakes. He's running out of time. He stiff arms. He's still on his feet. He's about midfield. He unloads. It's going to be intercepted from the Bulldogs defense. And he's still on his feet. And he goes down around the 31, 32-yard line.
Yeah, good. Big interception there from Kevin King, the senior defensive back for the Bulldogs. And that's going to get a lot of momentum back on this Bulldogs sideline. And, like I mentioned, this Bulldogs defense not a force to reckon with, especially since they've only given up about 13 to 14 points a game this season. So
that is the first interception given up from Jackson Kilgore this season. As Colby Key and this Bulldog offense going to drop back out there for another drive. A huge turnover there from the Bulldogs to keep it a 1-possession game.
Yeah, I mean, this Opelika team looks like they like to use the run game, so we'll see what they do here on the third drive.
They're going to hand off to Hewley, and Hewley is going to get a good gain. A little bit of a second effort push there.
Yeah, that's O-line for Opelika really pushing that Auburn defensive line that's been so good these past 2 weeks.
Bulldogs just trying to draw the Tigers off sides.
Yeah, this crowd is really loud right now for the Tigers.
Be 2nd and 4. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off. And he's got a first down and more. Down about the 46-yard line. Nice tackle there from Michael Gunn.
Yeah, big run there by Javari Johnson, the fullback. That's more action we've seen from Javari Johnson tonight. He already caught a pass and a big run there by the fullback.
First down now for the Bulldogs. Key gonna hand off to Hewley. Hewley's gonna find a gap and he's gonna get a nice gain on first down. That'll be a tackle from Michael Foster.
Yeah, I mean, you already mentioned Omar this game. Omar and Hughley this game, a big running back battle, and Opelika has been really using Hughley these first 3 drives. Trying to get their first score of the game and get on the board.
Key with 2 men in the backfield. Gonna motion. Gonna hand it off to Hughley. Hughley around the right edge. He's got the first down and more down to the 35, and he's hit by a Tiger defender. That's Isaac Binford. And a nice run there from Calvin Hughley. Highlighted him early in this game.
Yeah, Bulldogs already in Auburn territory early 3rd drive here.
to kick for the Bulldogs, number 37, Johnny Susita. Back deep for the Tigers, number 2, Peyton Plott, number 5, Antonio Welch, and number 7, Joshua Askew.
Bulldogs tied up at 7. Javari Johnson with a touchdown. A nice 10-yard rushing touchdown there. And Tiger offense going to run back out there.
Yeah, big drive there from the Bulldogs. And just really got this game tied back again. 7-7 now.
Yeah,
late in the second quarter.
Yeah, knotted up with just about 4 minutes to go in this half. Tigers going to try to respond to that nice drive from the Bulldogs. Field goal under center. First time we've seen that tonight. He's going to pitch it off to Mapson around the right edge. Mapson's going to rumble for a nice gain on first down. Back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a low-scoring rivalry matchup, this 99th meeting between these two teams.
This brings up 2nd and 2.
Field goal under center once again. Same formation. He's going to keep it this time. Bulldog D-line running after him. Kilgore unloads. He's got a man. That's Peyton Plott across midfield to the 35, and he's hit out of bounds right around the 30. Nice play from Jackson Kilgore to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, that Bulldogs defensive line here, you see, brings the pressure, brings a 4-man rush, actually a 5-man rush here. Kilgore throws off his back foot and finds Peyton Plott for a perfect ball there, and just able to get a big first down.
Man in motion now for the Tigers. They're going to hand it off. And Reef is going to get a small gain. First time we've seen Cash Reef tonight. The junior wide receiver.
Yeah, another one of the fast wide receivers in this crazy wide receiver class for the Tigers this year.
Yeah, really talented wide receiver room, like you said. Kilgore handed off to Mapson up the middle. Mapson's free. He's down to the 15-yard line. Tigers rumbling down this field. Inside the red zone already.
Yeah, I mean, as you see right here, Mapson just able to find a big gap there to get through. And Tigers in the red zone now.
Got a man in motion for the Tigers. Mapson's going to pitch it off. Kilgore going to pitch off to Mapson, and Mapson is met by Bulldog defenders in the backfield. Nice tackle there from Cordarius Ingram for the Bulldogs. And Ward's going to come in for Mapson.
Tackled on the play by number 2, Cordarius Ingram. The play loses 1, 2nd and 11.
It'll be a 2nd and 11 now for the Tigers. Kilgore in the shotgun with Ward in the backfield. Gonna be Welch in motion. They're gonna fake the sweep to Welch, and Ward's gonna get the pitch. He stiff arms a man. Now the 10 to the 5. Ward's gonna score. Touchdown, Auburn.
3rd touchdown this season from Charlie Ward. Great execution there and blocking by the Tigers, and big score for these Tigers just before halftime.
Senior running back Charlie Ward gets the 16-yard rushing touchdowns to get the lead for the Tigers here late in this first half.
Yeah, now this Tigers team needs to go back on defense and try to get a big stop against these Bulldogs so they can be up at halftime.
Joe Daniels punches it through. Tigers up 7. Really nice job to respond after that Bulldog drive, which ended in a touchdown. Kind of a statement drive there from the Tigers.
Yeah, you know, first drive didn't go so well, but these last 2 drives that they've had really did go well, so good job for the Tigers.
On the kick for the Tigers, number 39, Joseph Daniel.
Daniels on the kick. He's going to send it away. Deep into the end zone. Opelika is going to take a fair catch. They're going to take it at 25. Minute 35 left in this half.
Yeah, so far low scoring first half, and both defenses really looking nice, but Auburn's offense starting to come alive here later in this first half.
Bulldogs going to try to get a score end this first half.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line.
Bulldogs will receive the ball coming in, opening the second half. So if they could get points here, that would be huge.
Yeah, you know, try to tie this game up into halftime and get some momentum, but
He's going to throw a screen to Jamari Miller, but he's met by Alex Gamson in the backfield. Really nice job there from Gamson to read that play.
Number 3, Jamari Miller.
Yeah, he read that like a book. Minute 14 and counting left in this one.
Second down and 13.
Opelika's going to need to get a playoff here if they want to limit the clock from running here.
That clock is about to take under a minute now.
Yeah, they only have one timeout left, and you don't want to use that too late.
They're deep in their own territory. Tigers had 2 timeouts. Opelika has 1. They're going to hand it off to Hughley. Doesn't look like they're going to try to take any shots. Probably the smart decision. Interested to see if the Tigers take any timeouts.
A good tackle there from Cam Creighton and an assisted tackle by Greg Williams.
Yeah, Greg Williams been everywhere. Yeah, it looks like there will be a timeout taken. Will be Auburn. Auburn may be trying to play for some points, even more points at the end of this first half.
Yeah, I mean, so far this Opelika team really hasn't shown me anything on offense except that touchdown drive that they got.
Yeah, looking at this Enterprise and Dothan game late in their first half. Enterprise going on the road at Dothan. We know this is a big game to watch if you're an Auburn High fan.
Enterprise played Pike Road last week and looked a little sluggish, but looking good here against Dothan in this first half.
Tiger defense back on the field. 46 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 3rd and long here for the Bulldogs.
Coming out of the timeout with 13 yards to go.
3rd and 13 now for the Bulldogs. 2 backs in the backfield with Colby Key. Be Jones in motion. Gonna hand it off to Hughley. He's got room. Nice tackle there from Michael Gunn. That'll be a 4th down, and
Tigers are gonna get a chance to score again here before halftime.
Greg Williams came screaming off that edge. Nice job from Jackson Lee with the block.
Honestly, not very good execution there by the Bulldogs. Did not use their playbook wisely on this drive, and gonna give the Tigers a chance to score here again.
Yeah, 40 seconds left, like you said. Chance for the Tigers. They showed a really good drive on their offense last go round. Jackson Kilgore making plays with his legs and arm. Omar Mapson doing Omar Mapson things, and Charlie Ward finishing it off with a nice 15-yard carry to the end zone. Opelika punt team going to be back there. Hayden Plott going to be on the return. He's dangerous. He has a punt return touchdown that was called back due to a block in the back.
High punt there.
And Plott going to have to chase it down. He muffs it, but he's going to recover. He makes one man miss, and he gets tracked down. Nice job there from Jones on the tackle. And Tigers have 30 seconds to work with. Back at 35, 34-yard line in their own territory if they take a shot.
Yeah, this is going to be the 5th time we're going to see this Tigers offense here tonight. So Tigers looking for another score to go up by 2 touchdowns into halftime.
Wonder where that field goal line would be to get Joe Daniels in range.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's probably 35 to 30 yard line.
Yeah, he's got a leg on him. Kilgore gonna drop back. He's got pressure from Opelika. Kilgore gonna roll out right. He's gonna take it himself, and he's just gonna spin out of bounds. And he has some.
A little bit of, looked like Kilgore might have hit Ty
looks
Hudson
like
there.
Hudson.
But no flag thrown.
Be 22 now left on the clock. Nice shot from Kilgore getting out of bounds and not letting the clock tick.
Yeah. Tigers still need some decent yardage here to get into field goal range.
Kilgore gonna drop back. He's gonna fire over and Peyton Plott.
Yeah, I mean, right there you saw Plott tried to make a one-handed catch, but just couldn't quite hold on to it, and I was afraid Opelika there might have gotten an interception, but big interception for Opelika if they would have gotten that.
They would have had nice field position, but a nice, it was a good hit on Peyton Plott, even though he didn't have the football.
Yeah. Now Tigers faced with a 3rd and short here.
Plott jogging gingerly over to his assignment. Kilgore by himself. He's going to fake a screen. They're going to give it to Askew. Askew is tackled. Nice job there from Devin Dixon from the Bulldogs. And it will be, looks like Tigers will take it to the half. Auburn up 14-7 here in this rivalry matchup.
Yeah, big first half for the Tigers, and both defenses really showing out.
Stay with us. We'll come back right before the start of the second half to give you a breakdown of this first half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Farrell Seymour, Superintendent of Opelika City Schools, and Mrs. Kelly Fisher, Principal of Opelika High School, the Spirit of the South is excited to present their 2024 halftime production, Michael Jackson. Musical selections include Love Never Felt So Good, Bad, and Beat It. And now, let's have on the Spirit of the South. Jenny Sconyers, Kate Sen, and Jamal Trimble. Fox Run Band Director is Dr. Elizabeth Gibbs. Opelika Middle School Band Director is Brianna Comer. Student Teacher is Derek Smith. Associate Director of Bands and Director of Percussion is Mike McGlynn. And the Director of Bands is Will Wagner. The Opelika Spirit of the South Band students and staff want to thank our band parents and the community for their continued support.
Superintendent of Auburn City Schools, Dr. Shannon Pignato, Principal of Auburn High School, and our fearless captain, Director of Bands, Mrs. Deanna Marshall, we present the Auburn High School Marching Band. Tonight, we invite you to join the crew as we batten down the arches, survive the beauty, seek out the treasure, and tame the perilous seas as we present our 2024 production, Dark Seas. The crew will be under the field direction of drum majors Emma Stackhouse and Sam Tripp. Auburn High School marching.
Chenier. Percussion instructors are Gregory Stringer and Jordan Wallace. Auxiliary instructors are Emma Vaders and Michelle Blue. The Auburn High School Marching Band wants to encourage you to visit our concession stands this evening, run by the Auburn Band Boosters Association. All proceeds from the concession stands directly supports the band programs at East Sanford School, Auburn Junior High, and Auburn High School. On Sunday, September 15th, our Auburn Band program will be hosting a mattress fundraiser sale. You heard that correctly. We are having a mattress fundraiser. Need a mattress set, adjustable bed, pillows, or know someone who does? Our fundraiser is next Sunday, September 15th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Auburn High School. Come support the bands of Auburn City Schools.
At Auburn, we commit to hard work, to an exceptional education that serves humanity, to our creed that's inspired generations of the Auburn family, keeping us grounded, yet groundbreaking. You'll find us at the forefront of every challenge, building intelligent systems, resilient communities, and a safer, healthier tomorrow. Because when the work of the world demands the best and brightest, it will find them right here.
Welcome back to Doug Sanford Stadium for the 99th meeting of Auburn High and Opelika Bulldogs in this showdown. Tigers up 14-7 here in the first half. Reese, what did you see from this stellar game so far?
I mean, both defenses really showed out that first half. You know, Auburn's offense did pick up some momentum later on in that first half, and I'm looking forward to seeing their offense in the second half with, you know, Omar Mapson possibly being player of the game, and also some other guys like maybe Antonio Welch and maybe Josh Askew. And then, you know, this Opelika defense, like I mentioned, just been great so far. Malik Autry had a few sacks in that first half and a few big stops. And Opelika actually was able to score later on in that first half, but I would like to see some more offense from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, what do the Bulldogs need to do to get this win? They're in a hostile environment. They didn't look good on that last drive, if we're being honest. What do they need to do to come out of this gate? They do get the ball first in the second half. What do they need to do to just punch Auburn in the mouth and get this offense going?
I mean, honestly, this first drive, like you mentioned, coming out of halftime, you got to get some momentum going. So you got to go score really quick and just be able to get some stops, maybe another turnover. You know, Kavion King just had a big turnover there in that later in that first half. So we'll see what happens here with this Bulldogs team in the second half. And I'm interested to see this big rivalry matchup, what's going to happen.
Yeah, highlight some players from this first half. I know you've done that already, but give us some offense and defense from both teams.
I mean, honestly, like I mentioned, for defense for the Bulldogs, Malik Autry, obviously. And then I'd say for offense, my guy that I would highlight for Opelika on offense, I kind of want to highlight Javari Johnson, the fullback, scored a touchdown later on in that first half, and just a great scoring drive there for the Bulldogs. And we've seen him get some action so far this game, about 3 to 4 carries, and has had some receptions for the Bulldogs. And then for the Tigers, I mean, obviously you got Omar Mapson and Josh Askew and Peyton Plott there for the Tigers on offense. And then, I mean, for defense, you got guys like, Greg Williams, Isaac Benford, Cortez Cooks, Caleb Pitts, Kyle King, a lot of defensive guys for this Tigers team. So far, I mean, this Tigers defense showing out, this Bulldogs defense showing out, and, I mean, really the factor in this game has been the Tigers offense.
Yeah, Ty Hudson on the Bulldogs making a few nice tackles there. So he's had 3 with a tackle for loss on the night. Kobe King for the Bulldogs leading this offense. He's doing a nice job there. He's kind of been silently moving the ball downfield. Tiger defense, got to give credit to them. They've been doing a really nice job containing him, getting pressure to him like they've done. Nice job all year. They've done that really well against North Miami Beach and Vestavia, but you got to give credit to that Auburn D-line. And like you said, that Javari Johnson just doing a nice job making plays in that backfield, along with Calvin Hewley, who we highlighted before this game. Omar Mapson and Hewley doing a good job just giving us a show in the backfield.
I mean, a big running battle from both of these running backs. So very interested to see what that's going to look like in the second half, and we're about ready to get back underway here.
What do you want to see from the Opelika offense in this first drive? More of a passing attack or a rushing attack?
More of a passing attack because, I mean, honestly, in that later part of the first half, they just kind of ran the ball a few times, and it wasn't a good-looking drive at all. So, I mean, I'd like to see the Bulldogs get back on track here with some passing and maybe throw a few balls deep and try to score a touchdown.
Yeah, we're about to get ready to get underway here in Duck Sanford Stadium. Lights are shining as it's a packed-out house for this rivalry matchup. Tigers winners of 4 straight with a tight one last year in Opelika. Came down to the last drive. Actually coming back down 30-16 and came back to winning it. A game-winning touchdown. Griffin McLean catching it from Henry Allen. It looks like Joe Daniels out there ready to kick it off for this second half action here on AHS Mass Media.
Yeah, we're definitely in for a treat here in the second half between the Tigers and Bulldogs, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Kick is off, and we're off and running in this second half.
Looks like it's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, it's going to let that fly through the end zone. Colby Key and this Bulldogs offense getting ready to get after it once more.
Yeah, I mean, these Tiger fans really excited. They had the lead here, or they're having the lead here at halftime. Big, especially playing at home. You know, last year was a very tough game for the Tigers at the Bulldog Stadium. So we'll see if the Bulldogs can tie this one up, though. Start the second half.
Hewley in the backfield with Key. Johnson also back there with them. First down here for the Bulldogs. Key's going to hand it off to Hewley. Hewley is going to break a tackle. He's going to misdirection. He's got room to the 30. He's off and running past midfield. He's still on the run, but he's dragged out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Wow, what a start to the Bulldogs drive.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned there Omar Mapson had a few runs in the first half that were big, and then Hughley comes out of the second half with a ginormous run to get the Bulldogs in Auburn territory, deep into Auburn territory actually, almost in the red zone here. So Bulldogs capitalizing off of some of Auburn's early mistakes in the second half.
Hewley had a similar run in the first half when they were pinned back deep in their own territory, and then they immediately got a flag that kind of killed that momentum. I'm sure the Bulldogs are not going to want to replicate that. Looks like they're going to get pushed back. Maybe it was just
Maybe they said he stepped out.
Yeah, 31-yard line here. First down for the Bulldogs in Auburn territory. Just going to try to draw Tigers off sides. Hewley in the backfield with Key. They're just going to hand it off to Hewley. And Hewley's got a gap. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. Hewley's going to walk in. Touchdown Bulldogs early in this second half.
Yeah, big touchdown there for Hughley. You know, was just able to find a hole. And, you know, this replay here, you'll see the O-line made a great hole for Hughley. And he was just open, free, able to find a big score there for Opelika. So that's what you want to see there. You know, I did say that I wanted to see passing game get going, but Hughley,
they did the complete opposite of that.
Running game there, big for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, like you said, that offensive line, really nice job. Looks like the C just split for Hughley there. And a really quick drive, 38 seconds. Opelika can try to tie it up here. They will. Splits the uprights. It's 14-all. 38 seconds into this second half. Bulldogs came out firing.
Yeah, I mean, great drive there. I think it was only 2 plays for the Bulldogs, so big 2-play drive for Opelika to tie this one back up, and this is going to be a fun second half the way it's going right now.
Yeah, kind of a slow offensive first half. Seems to not be that way. 38 seconds into this second half. He looked like he walked in untouched.
Yeah, but I mean, this Auburn offense obviously not a force to reckon with here. You know, you don't want to mess with them. They possibly could go down and score a touchdown early as well. So we'll see what happens.
Peyton Block back to receive this kickoff from the Bulldogs. Like I said earlier in this game, he is super dangerous on the return game. Don't want to give him a chance. kick is away. There, looks like he's going to kick out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a flag, I think, there. So Tigers might get some extra yardage on this play.
So Jackson Kilgore and this offense set to get their second half underway. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line due to the ball being kicked out of bounds. Not sure if the Tigers know that yet. And there's the moment of realization, and they're moving up.
Yeah, Tigers for a second were trying to, you know, start at the 25-yard line where they usually do, but gets a few extra yards here at the 35. So Tigers with decent field position to start this drive.
Kilgore going to drop back. He's going to unload. He's got a man. It's tipped. And it's going to hit the deck. Dangerous. Dangerous pass over the middle there from Jackson Kilgore.
Yeah, Ty Hudson almost intercepted that ball, but just tipped it there. Thought it was going to be intercepted off the tip, but not quite.
Already good signs from this secondary of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, maybe we saw it earlier in that first half. They got an interception, so Kilgore
Kind of a
was
high
really
snap
dangerous.
to Kilgore. Mapson going to go around the right side, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to get about 5.
Yeah, Tigers trying to get this first down here and keep the drive going. Don't forget, this Wednesday, September 11th, Coach Lincoln, the varsity flag football team, will travel to Capitol Heights Middle School to compete against Percy Julian. The game kicks off at 6 p.m.
Kilgore's going to drop back. He finds a man. That's Peyton Plott for the first down. He had pressure all around him. He threw that off his back foot. Nice throw there from Kilgore. Going to move the chains.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that earlier. I think towards the end of the first half, Kilgore dropped off his back foot, threw a perfect ball to Plott. So another good pass from Kilgore to Plott.
Payne Plott seemed to be that safe option tonight for Jackson Kilgore. Kilgore going to hand it off to Mapson. He's going to rumble for a good gain on first down.
Yeah, looks like the 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 2nd and 3. Tigers trying to go quick. They like the high tempo offense.
Yeah, we've seen that from them. You know, Vestavia game, we saw it. North Miami game, we saw it, and it really worked for the Tigers. So going with it here in the second half.
Mapson going to get the carry, and he will get the first down, and he is rumbling for more, taking some Opelika defenders with him, and he is fired up.
Yeah, that's why he might be AHS Mass Media Player of the game tonight. Just an outstanding performance from Omar Mapson.
Will be a first down for the Tigers. So far, a nice consistent drive from the Tigers. They're just moving down this field with ease. Kilgore will be under center. Haven't seen that much tonight. They're going to pitch it to Omar around the left edge. He's going to be patient. He's going to be taken down. That's Ty Hudson in the backfield. Another tackle for loss.
Yeah, good tackle there from Ty Hudson just to get a stop and make sure Omar did not get extra yards and possibly score a touchdown there, because we saw that earlier from Omar.
So a loss of 1 there for the Tigers. 2nd and 11 now. Nobody in the backfield with Kilgore. He's going to drop back. He unloads to a man. That's Askew, and a short gain. Really nice defensive stop there.
Carson Moss with the tackle. This Opelika defense, like I mentioned, just good defense so far tonight. And these DBs and this defensive line for the Bulldogs have just been outstanding. Coach Ferg did say on the podcast that this Tigers team's got to be ready for anything with these Bulldogs.
Kilgore going to drop back. He showed handoff. He's going to get... Pocket is closing. Doesn't have a lot of time. He scrambled for his life back there, and he throws it away. Just at the last second, the pocket closed so quick, and I don't know how he got out of there. He was dancing around everywhere.
Yeah, it looked like he had a wide open man there towards the sideline who could have possibly ran for a little bit, but just couldn't see him.
It's going to be 4th and 11.
Surprised the Tigers aren't going for a field goal from here, honestly. Just maybe to give Daniels a try.
Right at the 35-yard line. That'd be a 50-plus yarder. It's going to be roughing the quarterback. Actually, intentional grounding, so they will be punting. Yeah, so Daniels on punt team and kick team. He will be punting this time.
Yeah, first time we're going to see Daniels punt, I think, this season, because Kilgore punted, I think, last week against Vestavia.
Honestly, not a bad thing that Tigers are getting pushed back a little bit. Give Daniels some room. And they're really getting pushed back.
Yeah,
It'll be about the 44-yard line. Miller on the return. And Opelika almost got to that one. Miller's gonna take it. He lost the ball. No, I'm sorry.
Looked like he almost did there.
I think it was a mouth guard that went flying. I thought it was a football, but nice job from Tiger defense to pin him back.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, this game's a very low-scoring game for this rivalry game. Usually we don't see that between these two teams, but this year's game, obviously a very low-scoring game.
So Opelika offense back out on the field after a really nice drive. Two-play drive, actually. This crowd might be getting Colby Key. Hard to hear. Johnson in motion. They're going to give it to Hughley.
Good tackle there by Greg Williams, assisted.
Yeah, Greg Williams with Jackson Lovern.
Yeah.
Couple of senior linebackers doing a really nice job here tonight.
Yeah, Jackson Lovern and Greg Williams just been all over the place tonight for the Tigers. And also Alex Gamston, too. The Coach Ferg's linebacker crew in there.
The Key under center. They got Jackson to twitch. It won't be offsides. They're going to hand it off to Hughley. Hughley's going to find a gap, but
looks like Kyle King gets him wrapped up there. And, you know, Kyle King, like I mentioned, 1 sack last week. Just a big key player for this Auburn defensive line.
It'll be at 3rd and 3 now. Be at the Opelika 24-yard line. It'll be Key under center again. Hughley in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be a short 3rd down here for the Bulldogs.
Key's going to hand off Hughley. He gets, well, it'll be close. I don't know if he got the first down.
Yeah, he might have not gotten the first down. They might, looks like they might give him, looks like they're going to give him the 4th down here. So Tigers, good stop on defense. I don't think the Bulldogs go for this.
I think that was Kyle King in there again.
Yeah, Kyle King, 2 tackles in the past 2 plays. So good job by this Tigers defense to hold the Bulldogs on this drive.
Yeah, Bulldogs playing it safe, as you got to do this far back in your territory. Henderson on the punt. Peyton Plott on the return. Tigers did have a block punt last week.
Yeah, very good block punt. I think it was a touchdown, too.
Yeah. Plott just going to take the fair catch. And this Tiger offense going to get back out here after kind of a slow drive last go round.
Yeah, I mean, really, so far, you can't really say the Tigers have done anything wrong this season. You know, first game against North Miami Beach, team coming from Florida, 49-0. And then after that, you have Vestavia Hills, obviously, a tougher team up from the Birmingham region, and you beat them handedly. And right now, you're playing pretty good against this Opelika Bulldogs team, who has a commit to Auburn University.
Plot in motion. They're going to hand off to Mapson, and Mapson is just stuffed by the Opelika defensive line. Leland Bell came around the left edge and helped out on that tackle. Really nice job.
It looks like Charlie Ward in the game now.
Ward had a touchdown in the first half. Looks like there'll be a timeout.
Yeah. I mean, like you mentioned, Ward had a touchdown in the first half. And if you look at this Auburn running back room, Omar Mapson with 7 touchdowns and Charlie Ward with 3. So just, I mean, this running back room is outstanding for the Tigers this season and just looking really good.
We're going to take a live look in really quickly to an Enterprise Dothan game. Just a quick score update. Tiger offense back on the field on this 2nd and 8. Rare to see Mapson not in the backfield. See Charlie Ward.
I mean, you got to give Mapson a break here with
Absolutely.
what he's done so far.
Kilgore fires it to Askew, and it'll be a short gain. 3rd down coming up.
The Tigers just trying a little short passes so far this the second half. And also, you know, they've been doing some run plays, but that last drive was not, you know, not what you wanted to see from the Tigers.
It'll be a 3rd and 5. Mapson back in the game. Kilgore going to drop back. He's looking to Peyton Plott. He unloads and just overthrows a receiver. That's Ryan Birchfield. Not much separation there. Really nice coverage there.
Yeah, now the Tigers coming out to punt again. This is not a good look for the Tigers to start this second half, but looks like an Opelika player is down on the field.
Looks like he's up, jogging off the field. That's a good sign.
That was Amari Smiley, but hopefully he's okay so he can get back out there.
It'll be Daniels on the punt again.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, quick injury timeout. I mean, this Tigers team just not, you know, not looking too good to start this second half, and they're going to really have to make some adjustments.
Opelika almost blocked that punt once again. And Jamar Miller is going to take the fair catch. Bulldogs getting after the punt, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, so far, this Opelika team, you know, that last, it was 2 drives ago that they've been, they scored that touchdown. So we'll see what happens with this Bulldogs team this drive here. Had to punt it their last time, but came up short on that 4th and 1. So
yeah, interested to see how they attack this Tiger defense after that stale drive. Key's going to roll out right. He fires, and he finds a man. No, it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't quite hold on to it. It was Bennett Jones, the intended receiver.
Yeah, almost a great catch by Bennett Young there.
It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and long here for the Bulldogs deep in their own territory here.
Yeah, right around their 25. Johnson's going to be in the back, but they're going to hand it off to him. He's got a touchdown in the first half, and he's wrapped up by Michael Foster and some company.
That whole Tigers defensive line just right there meets him at the line. You see right here, Johnson just couldn't find a gap to get out of there, and Foster met him right there with a bunch of other Tiger defenders, and it's a big stop there for the Tigers to force a 3rd and long.
Third and 10 now for the Bulldogs. They're just trying to draw the Tigers offside. Golvicki going to drop back. He's going to unload. He's got a man. That's Miller. He tried to extend the ball for the 1st down.
Looks like they're going to mark him a little short here.
Yeah, they're going to mark him short. This is interesting. 4th and really short. See if the Bulldogs will go to it deep in their own territory.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Opelika's coach, would you go for this or not? I mean, you're tied 14-14. What would your mindset be here?
Yeah, it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Now the punt team now jogging out there, just as I say that.
Yeah, we're getting later in this third quarter. We're still tied in this matchup, so looking real good. This rivalry game, the 99th meeting between these two teams, looks like a good one.
Seen a lot of action from the punters in this second half already. Gonna be a timeout from the Bulldogs. Really nice shot from the Tigers defense.
I mean, that Tigers defense, like I said, they wrapped Johnson up on that second down play, and then, you know, gave up a few yards on the pass play, but we're still able to hold them to that fourth down. And I mean, if you're Opelika here, would you go for a fake punt, honestly, at the, looks like about the 34-yard line?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily surprised they didn't go for it, but it wouldn't have surprised me if they did go for it. Just how ambitious they've been on fourth downs.
Yeah, I mean, you're tied 14-14. Really, no point of losing, you know, losing any momentum that your team has, and especially your defense has just been outstanding. This Auburn team can score a lot on offense, and tonight you've only held them to 14 points, and it's the third quarter. Really good look for this Bulldogs defense.
Punt team is going to stay out there on this 4th and 1. They're going to send it away. Peyton Plott, deep.
Oh,
He's
that's
just
going to
let it bounce, and that's a really good punt. Going to be out right at the 4. Yeah, right at the 4-yard line. Pinning Auburn way back deep.
Yeah, if you're Auburn here, you got to really look out. You don't want to get a safety.
Yeah, this Opelika D-line, I mean, you got Malik Autry on there leading the way, but the rest of this D-line has done a really good job as well, just getting after Jackson Kilgore, making it really uncomfortable in the pocket. He's had to make some plays with his legs.
Yeah, I mean, you got Tremaine Thomas on that D-line, Amari Smiley, who I've mentioned plenty of times tonight, Joshua Davis, Braden Denson, and then, you know, obviously Malik Autry on the defensive line. So this defensive line stacked with talent for the Opelika Bulldogs, and that's probably why this game's been such a low-scoring game tonight.
Kilgore in his own end zone with Mapson in the backfield. He's just going to hand it off to Mapson, and he's just going to get a few. Not much doing there for Omar Mapson. It'll be second down and about 6.
Yeah, if you're Auburn here, you really are going to need a score. You want to be up at least 7 going into this fourth quarter. Still 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter, though, so you got plenty of time.
Tigers did score quickly at the end of that first half. Kilgore, he's got pressure. He's going to unload. He's got Mapson. He underthrows him. He was streaking down the sideline.
Yeah, it looked like Kilgore got a little nervous there with the pressure that came in from the defensive line, and he just kind of underthrew Mapson on that route. So Kilgore, big mistake there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Tigers.
Peyton Plott going to run off the field. It will be a 3rd and 6, and he's running right back onto the field. And it will be a 3rd and 6, deep in their own territory. Kilgore by himself in the backfield. He's going to throw a screen. That's Askew, and nothing doing. Really nice shot from the Opelika defense, not letting Askew get in anywhere.
Yeah, Carson Moss again with a big tackle. We've heard his name a lot tonight for the Bulldogs, and yeah, Auburn's going to be forced to punt again, and this is a scary situation, especially with your punter in the end zone. And Opelika has forced some pressure.
Yeah, Opelika has really gotten after the punter, so this is very dangerous. Joe Daniels gotten a lot of action. Clock now under 3 minutes left in this third quarter, and they don't send a lot of pressure. And the ball is down.
Yeah, looks like she's going to be spotted there, but that's not a very good spot for Daniels right there, punting it where he did. And Opelika's going to have great field position
yeah,
to
that's
start
really good
this
field
drive.
position.
So Tigers defense really going to have to lock in if they want to get a stop here.
We've seen it before. The Bulldogs with pristine field position. to start this drive. First down here for Colby Key and the Bulldogs offense. They're just going to hand it off to Hughley.
Hughley gets a
And
big
he
hole there.
rumbles for 8 or 9. Nice first down carry. It'll be second.
Yeah, you know, Hughley, that first drive coming out of halftime, had a big touchdown run for the Bulldogs to tie this one up. And I'll be interested to see if Opelika goes with the same approach here on this drive.
Colby Key just going to hand it off to Hughley again, and he is met by an Auburn defensive lineman. And it will be a third down.
Let's be Kyle King again. Kyle King, third tackle this game, so great job by Kyle King to get to Hughley right there, get a big tackle.
So a 3rd and 1 now.
And this is big for Opelika because if you miss this 3rd and 1, will you go for the 4th down or will you go for the field goal? Because, I mean, you would want the points, obviously, but we'll see. First, they got to get this 3rd down. Oh, and that looks like a big mistake.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement.
Yeah, big
Bulldogs going
mistake.
to be pushed back. That's a tough break for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, right there, if you're Opelika, can't have those costly penalties because, like you said earlier, you really don't think Opelika trusts their kicker. So, I mean, if you're right here, that's big. So now I think it's going to be about 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to see that kind of penalty on this critical of a 3rd down. 3rd and 6 now. Hughley and Johnson in the backfield with Key. They're going to hand it off to Hughley. And Hughley is not going to get the first down. Maybe with the push, he is going to get it.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be maybe right there at the line, so they're going to give it to him, I think.
Let's see what the spot is. They're not moving the chains quite yet. No, they're going to give him, it's going to be 4th down.
Maybe.
Opelika head coach pleading his case. They're moving the chains. It's going to be a first down, Opelika.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 1st down. They waited a while there to call that one. I mean, looked like some confusion.
So 1st down now for Opelika right at the 25. Key under center. Johnson and Hughley in the backfield. Gonna give it to Johnson, the fullback, and he rumbles for a good gain on 1st down. He's got
a Johnson down on the field now.
I gotta say he has a touchdown in the 1st half.
Yeah, and I mean, really, this Opelika running game just been insane so far against this Tigers defense.
And he's up on his feet, which is a really good sign. His shoe came off. And he's walking it off. That's a great sign for the Opelika Bulldogs. Under a minute now in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I mean, this 4th quarter is going to be really exciting the way this game looks right now. So I can't wait to see what's in store for this 4th quarter.
2nd and 4 now for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Hughley, and he's got room. He stays on his feet, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like Isaac Benford with the tackle.
Isaac Benford, a key contributor to this defense, has had a lot of nice turnovers.
Yeah, like I mentioned, you know, the fumble recovery and the interception. Interception against Vestavia, and then the fumble recovery against North Miami Beach, which did score a touchdown.
Key under center.
Looks like the Bulldogs kind of going to wait here and let this clock run out maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
they're going to take it to the 4th quarter. It's all tied up here in Doug Sanford Stadium for this 99th meeting between the Opelika Bulldogs and the Auburn Tigers. This is going to be a fun 4th quarter to watch, Reese.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be great. 14-14 going in this 4th quarter. Both defenses battling. And, I mean, I can't wait to see what's in store to end this 99th matchup here at Doug Sanford Stadium. And the crowd atmosphere has been great. And the swag surf's already starting here in this 4th quarter. So it's going to be great
Tell you what, I didn't expect this low scoring of a game.
No, I mean, like I mentioned, like we said in Countdown, we just thought Opelika's offense was going to be able to execute the way they have been the past 2 weeks, and we thought Auburn's offense was going to be able to execute. Because I think the score predictions, I think I said 31-28.
Yeah, and these defenders are just showing up and showing out today, making it really tough on these opposing offenses. Yeah, and it's been fun to watch.
This would be a big win for this Opelika Bulldogs team at Duck Sanford Stadium, and then for this Auburn team, it'd also be a big win going to Enterprise next week. And, I mean, Enterprise up 21-14 right now.
Yeah, checking in on Enterprise. And Dothan game.
Yeah, Opelika is going to have a great chance to score here to start this fourth quarter.
Bulldogs setting up camp at the 13-yard line. First down. Looks like Key will be under center, and Johnson's back out there, which is huge for these Bulldogs. He had a touchdown in the first half. Hughley in the backfield as well. And they will give it to Hughley around the right edge. And he's wrapped up by Caleb Pitts and B.J. McGee. Nice tackle there from the Tigers defense.
Yeah, like you mentioned in pregame, B.J. McGee, a key factor is Auburn defense too. So, I mean, honestly, everybody on that field right now just has been insane for the Tigers tonight and has been a dominating force against this Opelika offense. Yeah, it's actually coming down right now, looks like.
10 seconds down on the play clock. Bulldogs got to hurry. Key under center. He's going to give it to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be taken down. He just takes some Auburn defenders with him.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to take down a guy like that, especially your fullback. I mean, he's been all over the place tonight for Opelika, and like we mentioned earlier, that touchdown that he got in the first quarter, and just great job by this Auburn defense to keep holding them here and possibly get a field goal.
Yeah, Javari Johnson, a junior, listed at 5'10", 240. That's definitely pretty difficult to take down.
Yeah. When you got some of these DBs that are, 190.
Same formation for the Bulldogs. This time they're going to give it to Hughley. No, Key's going to keep it himself. He's rolling out left. He throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Bulldogs take the lead, 20-14. With about 10 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
Big score there for the Bulldogs, and that's the first passing touchdown by Key we've seen tonight. And the Bulldogs take the lead in this fourth quarter here.
That was Brody Jones, the senior, who found the end zone for the Bulldogs. Also going to be the placeholder.
Yeah, and I mean, this Tigers crowd demoralized right now after that touchdown, but Tigers still in this one with 10 minutes to go, so nobody's out of it yet.
Opelika going to try to punch it through to make it a 7-point lead. Looks like they do. Opelika scoring early here in this fourth quarter. About 10 to go.
Yeah, big score for the Bulldogs here and taking a lead. And like I said, this is going to be a big win for Opelika if they could pull it off.
Yeah, like you said, this Auburn team kind of looks like the life got sucked out of them a little bit.
Yeah, but no need to be discouraged. Only down 7, so
yeah, plenty of time left.
Still got a chance to come back here if you're the Tigers.
There's a flag on the field. Not sure what that was.
Actually, don't think that was a flag. It might have been debris thrown on the field.
So definitely getting hostile in Duck Sanford Stadium. getting a little rowdy. As you'd expect in a rivalry matchup like Opelika and Auburn.
No, it was a flag actually on the field. I don't know, maybe a warning.
Looks like it's going to be pushed up.
Huh. Very weird there.
Not sure what the call was. But it looks like the Bulldogs will be kicking off at
45-yard line.
45-yard line. So Tigers looking to respond after that Opelika touchdown.
And that's definitely going to be a touchback there. That thing went through the field goal post. But now this Tigers offense is going to come back out on the field now. So we'll see if Jackson Kilgore can lead this team to a red zone score possibly.
Really interested to see how these Tigers respond to adversity. First time they've really gotten adversity this season.
Yeah, this Opelika student section getting really hype right now, being up 7.
Kilgore in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it himself. He's going to unload downfield. He's looking for Askew. And he's calling it to the 20. Askew might find the end zone. And he's going to be dragged out at the 2-yard line. First play of the drive.
Big throw there from Jackson Kilgore to Askew. I mean, absolute dot here by Jackson Kilgore. Able to set his feet here and find the open man. As you see, Askew reaches out for that one. And Askew, the fastest receiver on this Auburn High team, and just finds an open lane. Almost gets it across the end zone there, but just steps out at the 2.
What a response by this Tiger offense. Down at the 1-yard line. 10 minutes and about 10 seconds to go in this one.
That's big for the Tigers there to open up after Opelika scored and possibly tie this game.
They're going to give it off to Omar Mapson right up the middle, and he is
just, it looks like they're going to mark him just short here.
Wow. Second down now for the Tigers. They're going to give him, no, it will be a touchdown. It's second down, sorry.
Yeah,
they threw their hands up, and I got excited. It'll be second down now for the Tigers.
It looks like Antonio Welch coming in the game now. Welch and Askew over to the right side over there.
They're going to stack the box, and they're giving it to Omar right up the middle. Tigers respond in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, Omar Mapson, I mean, insane right there. 8th touchdown of the season. This is only the 3rd game of the season, and just a great job by Omar as he finds a hole there. And obviously the play of this drive was Jackson Kilgore's throw to Joshua Askew. I mean, what a throw to set up this touchdown drive. And the Tigers are right back in this game.
Just when we were talking about the life getting sucked out of this Auburn team, as Joe Daniels going to try to tie this one up, and he sends it through. Tie ball game here in Duck Sanford Stadium.
I mean, I'm telling you, these rivalries, anything can happen in these rivalries. We've seen it with, Auburn and Alabama rivalry. It happens all the time. Just crazy things happen in this Opelika rivalry too, and it's insane.
Daniels back out there for the kick. He's had a lot to do tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this game already, it's just really hyped late, and it's like the middle of this 4th quarter now. So Daniel's hopefully going to kick this one deep. Make sure this Bulldogs team can't get a kick return.
There was a kick return for a touchdown in the Vestavia game last week. Some of the only points that Vestavia did get.
Yeah, that one was going to go under the Jumbotron. So good kick by Joseph Daniel there. And now we're going to see this Tigers defense come back out there. It'd be big if the to get a stop here, but also it'd be big if the Bulldogs could go down and get another touchdown drive. It'd be back-to-back touchdown drives. First time we've seen that for them tonight. Weird formation for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, interesting formation. Got 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, more of the right side of your screen, and you got Hughley in the backfield. Key the air, just gonna give it off to Hughley, and he's really met by a few Auburn defenders. That's BJ McGee and some company.
Yeah,
Looks
I mean,
like Alex Scampson.
I mean, Hughley and Mabson so far tonight, just outstanding performances from both of those guys. Mabson, you know, 2 touchdowns tonight, and Hughley has 1 himself, so just outstanding performances by both of these players. And both of these defenses, too, have done really well tonight, even those 21 points.
There's a matchup down at the bottom of your screen. It was LaMichael Gunn and Jamari Miller. But Hughley going to take it up the middle for a nice gain. I was going to say, look at that matchup.
Yeah.
That would be one to watch. So 3rd and about 2. He is going to be under center. Yeah, Johnson and Hughley in the backfield.
And it's going to be a 3rd and short here.
Play clock down to 13 seconds. They're going to give it to Hughley. And Hughley's dropped by Carnell Jackson in the backfield. 4th down coming for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I haven't really heard Carnell Jackson's name tonight a lot, but right there makes an outstanding play. Reads the offense right here. I mean, as you see on this replay, Carnell Jackson just gets past that block and absolutely hammers Hughley at the line. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to be punting the ball here.
Really nice job from the Tigers defense to get that stop. The punt is away. It'll be Peyton Plott back, and he's going to let it go out of bounds.
Looks like he got a lucky bounce there and bounced forward instead of backwards.
Pretty good field position for the Tigers, considering what they've had to go through tonight. They've been pinned back in their own end zone. It's about 7.5 to go in this one, in this intense and hyped up rivalry match. Definitely living up to the hype.
Yeah, I mean, game of the week. And just outstanding play by both of these teams here tonight at Duck Sanford Stadium.
Askew and Welch to the bottom of your screen and Peyton Plott to the top. You got Mabson in the backfield and Kilgore in shotgun. He's going to look and spin the other. He's going to dump it off to Mabson. And Mabson's going to get right across midfield, and he's tripped up.
Yeah, it looks like Mabson slipped because, you know, it is raining really hard right now at Duck Sanford
down. You see all the umbrellas in the stands. They're going quick. Tigers right at the 49 of Opelika. And he's going to fake the handoff, give it to Welch quick, and he is dropped by an Opelika defender. That's Devin Dixon. He's had a good night.
Yeah, I mean, that secondary for Opelika has done really good. Devin Dixon, Carson Moss have just been outstanding, and Kevion King as well.
So, quick 3rd down now for the Tigers. Right at the 48-yard line. About third and about 3. 3rd and 2. Hand it off to Mabson up the middle. He's going to get the 1st down after a good push. And the chains will be moving for the Tigers. Just about 6.5 minutes left in this one.
Yeah, Kilgore
going to hand it off to Mabson. Mabson breaks a tackle, and 2 Opelika defenders. Nice job wrapping them up. Right at the 43, 44-yard line.
Tigers moving the ball really well here on this drive after scoring that last drive. So looks like Auburn going to the run approach here, you know, instead of the pass approach, since it is raining really hard now.
Probably not a bad idea to set up Joe Daniels with a nice chip shot. as it looks like they're taking their time on this drive. They're going to hand it off to Omar. They're going to pitch it to Peyton Plott. And Plott to the 40. He's got blockers ahead. To the 30, he's dragged out of bounds. It's going to be a first down for the Tigers.
Great double reverse play there by the Tigers. I mean, just executed that really well. And good job by Peyton Plott to get Tigers in field goal range now.
Tigers driving with ease now. And there's going to be a timeout taken.
It's looking like it's raining so hard that football's soaking wet. Someone going to go out there and clean that.
Yeah, it's really coming down now in Doug Sanford Stadium. Really exciting fourth quarter so far. Reese, what have you seen?
I mean, just both teams, those good scoring drives it's just been outstanding to start this fourth quarter. And then also the defenses in this fourth quarter have been great. Tigers are moving the ball right now, though, and have a chance to take the lead with about 5 minutes to go. So it's going to be interesting these last 5 minutes, what happens between these two teams.
No doubt. Tigers now on first down. Kilgore going to be under center. Going to pitch it off. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to unload to the end zone. He's got a man. Wide down. Joshua Askew. Wide open in the end zone. And a dot from Jackson Kilgore for the Tigers to take the lead with 5:30 to go.
And that was just outstanding throw there. Was able to set his feet again, as you see on this replay here. Kilgore sets his feet, throws a perfect ball to Joshua Askew, and the Tigers are now back in the lead. So Omar Mapson had some words right there with the Opelika defender.
Tigers take the lead 27-21, and Joe Daniels splits the upright. It's 28-21 with 5:25 to go. Man,
great scoring drive there from the Tigers, and now back in the lead. And this Tigers defense needs to get a big stop, and they will seal the win possibly for this 99th meeting between these two crosstown rivals.
Seems like not too long ago, the Bulldogs are up 21-14. Tigers with a really good drive just a few minutes ago, and then a really good stop, and then they come out firing out of a timeout.
And now Daniel's going to kick it away here for the Tigers. Hopefully pin some deep. And this Opelika fans are just demoralized now after 2 straight touchdown drives from the Tigers. It's going to be a shorter.
Looks like he's going to be able to return it. That's going to be Miller. And he is wrapped up by a few Auburn defenders right around the 18-yard line.
And Tigers really got a lot of momentum on their side right now after, scoring those last 2 touchdown drives.
I have to say I'm super impressed by the Tigers. After they were down 7 in this fourth quarter, they came back and they got a good drive. They got a touchdown, and then they stopped Opelika, and then they just punched them right back in the mouth.
Yeah, came back quick, too. I mean, just like right after they scored, first play, boom. Like, big pass play, and then touchdown right after.
He's going to keep it himself. Michael Foster's getting after him. He stays on his feet. He's going to fire over to Hughley. Hughley's going to get the first down. I thought Michael Foster had Colby Key in the backfield.
Yeah, a lot of pressure tonight from both of these defenses, but this Auburn defensive line here really going to need to apply some pressure if they want to get a win against this Bulldogs team.
The spot was close, but they are going to give him the first down.
It's going to be a double reverse,
but it's a fumble. The ball's out.
And the Tigers, I think the Tigers have this one.
There's a scramble for the ball. Let's see who has it. Oh, looks like 3 different players have a good. I have no idea who has the football. Refs are trying to sort it out. Looks like Opelika says they have it.
Yeah,
It looks like it'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Very costly mistake there for the Bulldogs. Losing back a big chunk of yards there.
There's a
And
flag
there's a
on the
flag.
play.
Looks like
Maybe
that
some
gonna go
words.
against-
Maybe some words from an Auburn player.
no, that might actually be that Opelika player right there.
There's a lot of things going on right now on the field. Kyle King trying to plead his case to a referee. It's going to be on Auburn.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Auburn here.
It's
Thought it might have
unsportsmanlike
been
conduct.
Yeah, I thought it might have been Tremon Thomas there, but no, Caleb Pitts with some words. But Coach Etheridge not happy because, I mean, I don't know if you saw earlier, after the ball was loose, Caleb Pitts was standing up and Tremon Thomas actually threw a punch at Caleb Pitts. So Coach Etheridge trying to plead his case and try to say that should have been a personal foul on Opelika, but not going to get the call. And they're moving.
They're moving it so far upfield.
They're moving it almost to midfield here.
Yeah, that's at the 45. And
So-
that could be costly for these Tigers.
Yeah, very costly mistake for this Tigers team after the fumble.
I mean, you knew this game was going to get really chippy. It's a rivalry game.
Actually, I think that was double penalties. I think it was unsportsmanlike conduct at first, and then I think there was another unsportsmanlike conduct on Coach Etheridge. So looks like 2 unsportsmanlike conducts there by the Tigers.
There's going to be a timeout by Auburn. And just not what you want to see from the Tigers after what seemed to be like a
Great stop there.
yeah.
Just not a good look.
And Etheridge is fired up at, looks like Kyle King.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Etheridge pretty mad at that defense there after costly penalty.
We're going to get a live look in at Enterprise at Dothan.
Yeah, it looks like Etheridge still has some words for those officials over there.
He's got to be careful. You don't want to move the ball even more forward than it
Yeah.
already has been. A lot of booing going on. A lot of from the Tiger side, as you can imagine.
Yeah, not a good look right now. The Tigers kind of getting some costly penalties, and these refs still meeting at midfield. I don't know what this is about, though.
Stands are still packed even though the rain is coming down. Doug Sanford Stadium. Okay, they're going to move the ball back a little bit.
Maybe double unsportsmanlike conducts. I don't know. That was the late call right there.
All right, we'll be at the 30. I don't know what the conversation was down there, but Opelika will be getting the ball at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'm guessing that might be on the Opelika.
I mean, they're talking to the Opelika head coach now. Looks like it'll be second down.
Yeah, a lot of confusion right now on both sidelines of what's going on.
Reese, if you were Opelika, what would you be doing to try to get some points on the board?
I mean, honestly, you gotta throw the ball deep here, even in the rain. It's 4 minutes to go. You gotta try something.
Yeah, Auburn defense been doing a good job late in this one.
Yeah, I mean, this Auburn defense, we've been highlighting them all game. And they've just been outstanding. And now it looks like Opelika's coach complaining still, so I really don't know what's going on right now.
It will be second down at the 30-yard line. 4:24 left in this one. Plenty of time for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we might finally get a snap off here after a long delay there.
They're going to give it off to Hughley, and Hughley is just dropped. Greg Williams came off. And Jackson Levin was there to help. Heard both their names tonight a lot.
Yeah, both of these teams just chirping at each other, and it's not.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
It's fitting you had Coach Ferg on the podcast this week, as this linebacker room has done a really good job tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's linebacker room, Greg Williams, Alex Gamston, and Jackson Lovern just done a great job tonight of containing this running back and also the pass game, too.
Williams showing blitz. He's going to unload to Hughley, and Hughley's going to break 2 tackles. He's the midfield, and he's going to be dropped. It's a first down from Opelika.
Yeah, big play there for the Bulldogs, and now Opelika's in Auburn territory, just barely in Auburn territory, but they're moving this ball.
That's a big play for the Bulldogs. Timely first down. Hughley will be coming off the field.
It looks like Jordan Waite's coming in the game.
I haven't heard his name in a minute. Key gonna give it to Waits. Waits got a hole. A nice carry on first down.
Yeah, this Opelika run game been really efficient so far this drive, so keep looking for that for this Bulldogs team.
It'll be 2nd and 4. They're just trying to draw the Tigers offside. They've been trying it a lot tonight. Tigers done a really good job. Key gonna hand it off to Waits again, and Waits
still going.
Yeah, he's gonna be close to the first
down.
down.
Looks like he's gonna be a yard short from that first down marker there. So now looks like Carnell Jackson coming back in the game now.
It's like a man slow to get up on the field for the Bulldogs, but he's up. Hughley's still not on the field for the 3rd consecutive play.
Yeah, and we're getting down.
Key will be under center. 3rd and
1, I think.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Key gonna give it to Johnson. Johnson's running to the 30, and he drags Isaac Benford with him. Yeah, and he'll be down inside the 30-yard line.
Tigers did not see that one coming there. Fullback dive right there by Opelika. Just able to find a big hole was Johnson, and he's been outstanding tonight at the fullback position. So this game's getting down to the later part of the rivalry game now, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens these next few minutes.
Key in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He's looking right. He's got a receiver. It's intercepted by Alex Gampton. Alex Gampton got the interception, and that might seal it for the Tigers.
And when you look at this Tigers sideline, they're absolutely hyped after the interception. And would you look at that? Coach Ferg's linebacker crew comes up with a big interception.
He makes the tip, and he gets the interception. What a play from Alex Gampton to maybe win this game.
And this Bulldogs team just absolutely shocked after just, possibly a scoring drive there. But the Tigers still have to get this game out of hand here. So they're going to have to run a few plays and possibly just kneel the ball.
Looks like Kilgore's going to be under center. Probably a handoff to Omar Mapson. Looks like that'll be the case. And he found a hole, almost got a first down. And he's still fired up. Clock ticking. Under 1:30 now. Man, the Bulldogs were driving too.
Yeah, just
That stings.
So demoralizing for this Bulldogs team, and
Looks like Opelika fans are going to be leaving.
yeah. Just a very, very good drive for Opelika, just stunning at the end there after throwing that interception. What a great interception by Alex Gamston.
Plot in motion. It's going to be the same play, and Omar Mapson just shoots up the gap for a first down. Under a minute to go. Looks like a Opelika lineman got after Kilgore.
Yeah. Looks like a timeout now by the Bulldogs.
Man, what a game we've witnessed here in Duck Sanford Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, just a great rivalry matchup, the 99th meeting. And it's definitely, like you said, living up to the hype. It has been great here at Duck Sanford Stadium. Sold out stadium tonight, even in the rain or shine. These fans really show up for their team. And what an exciting matchup it's been tonight.
Looks like the Tigers are going to get 5 straight against Opelika now. That'll move the series to 49, 47, and 3. Assuming they do just kneel this out and take this win.
Yeah, because Opelika only has 1 timeout left, so.
Looks like that'll be the case. Kilgore in victory formation.
Yeah, we knew coming into this week, we knew what the expectations were for this Tigers team and this Bulldogs team, and the Tigers lived up to those expectations and just absolutely dominated this Bulldogs team in the second half. And Tigers now 3-0 on the season after once they come out of this timeout.
Really hard fought win.
Yeah, great win. You can hear the student section chanting. You know, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, and great win here tonight at Duck Sanford Stadium from this Tigers team. And
Opelika did take a timeout.
Yeah, they did take a timeout, but
48 seconds left in this one.
Still second down, so the Tigers just kneel it one more time, and this one will be over.
Kilgore in victory formation again. Kind of a low snap. He's going to let kind of a late hit there from the Bulldogs. The clock is going to tick out.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. I mean, what a matchup. The 99th meeting, I mean, just great tonight.
Looks like you're going to have one more snap.
Yeah, the game clock usually goes to 40 at the end, but
it was. They snapped it at 48, I think.
Yeah, so a little bit.
Yeah, so Kilgore in victory formation for the final time.
Again, yeah, I've had to call it 3 times.
Tigers are going to take this one 28-21 in an absolute thriller in Duck Sanford Stadium for the 99th meeting of this rivalry of the Auburn Tigers and Opelika Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, just an outstanding matchup. These Auburn Tigers were able to, go on and win this game after some great executed drives later on in the second half, and just a great performance by the Tigers. And I would say that play by Alex Gamston definitely sealed the game. And it's kind of fitting since Coach Berg was on the podcast.
Yeah, stay with us. We'll be back for a post-game show shortly to break this one down.
Auburn, we commit to hard work, to an exceptional education that serves humanity, to our creed that's inspired generations of the Auburn family, keeping us grounded, yet groundbreaking. You'll find us at the forefront of every challenge, building intelligent systems, resilient communities, and a safer, healthier tomorrow. Because when the work of the world demands the best and brightest, it will find them right here.
Welcome back to Duck Sanford Stadium as we just witnessed an absolute classic 99th meeting of the Auburn Tigers and the Opelika Bulldogs. I'm Charlie McGowan and this is Reese Kinder. And Reese, what do you have to say after that one?
I mean, great win by the Tigers. Just absolutely incredible atmosphere tonight. Sold out stadium, Duck Sanford Stadium in this rivalry matchup, the 99th meeting. Tigers were able to pull off a big win after those last two drives in the second half were just outstanding.
Yeah. Any players in that second half that you'd like to highlight?
I mean, honestly, Jackson Kilgore.
Yeah.
Set his feet. He was able to set his feet on some of those throws and just able to find guys in the end zone for some of those deep ball touchdowns. And it was just an outstanding game for Jackson Kilgore. And same with Omar Mapson. I mean, 2 touchdowns for Omar Mapson in this game. And I would like to highlight this Auburn defense. This Auburn defense was outstanding.
Absolutely.
Just the defensive line was able to cause a lot of havoc there at the end of the game and force Opelika to just, get that turnover later in the game.
Yeah.
Alex Gamson, that linebacker, just was able to get the interception. And
absolutely the play of the game, Alex Gamson tipping the ball and intercepting it himself. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah, and it's kind of fitting since Coach Ferg was on the podcast. And I mean, as you see right here on this replay, just Gamston rushes here and waits for a second and jumps up, gets the interception right here, and that seals the game for the Tigers. And just great win for this Tigers team. Going on the road to Enterprise next week, it should be a great matchup, and I can't wait.
Yeah, that'll be it for us on AHS Mass Media. We hope y'all enjoyed watching, and we hope y'all have a good night.